Alright, it's time to continue our project here in the Aqua Room. I made this morning a bit of a plan what we should do. As I said, I'm not happy with that wall and luckily I got some help to tell me what makes the most sense. I definitely gonna get rid of those, which gonna expose those holes behind it. You can see that right here, those holes. But we're gonna fill that all up. We're also gonna fill part of the holes everywhere in the wall. Let that dry out and yeah, then paint over it and then all the stuff can come in. And that's hopefully gonna happen in this video. Okay, the holes are now filled with the bricks. Now I just need to cover it up, make it nice looking, and then I have to finish it all up but make the whole wall kind of like smooth, or smoother, not too smooth. Doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, then we have to put some paint over it. So the fun goes on. Yeah. Second batch, wish me luck. Alright, this is a bit of a time skip. You see already it's dark outside, end of the day. I did fill up all the holes. It was after the second patch, it was like, yeah, you kind of know how it works. It's not that interesting to see anymore. But the longest time was actually something that Jan made me aware of. He was kind of crumbling on the stone and it was so easy to come off. That really scared me and also him a bit. But apparently that's a thing in France. We then made a bit of a plan, or I made a bit of a plan to not 100% trust this for the long run. But for now, we're just gonna patch it up. We're just gonna fill it up like we filled those holes and then paint over it. Because I can't just switch out the whole wall. My plan is to, for anywhere in the future, start making a complete new wall out of wood. So it gives better isolation from the barn. And I can just hide those ugly cables and have basically a second wall that will then also hold a bit the wall with the roof. And I think I trust that much more. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a jump to tomorrow and then we're gonna continue. All right, the next morning, we have no time to waste. We have so much to do. Let's go. painting is done, which is good. Took long enough, and I'm really not a fan of it. I can tell you guys, I hate painting. But of course I like it when it's done. It looks very unified, very nice. And now I have to continue. We can wait, of course, until it's dry and then I put things in already on this side. But I thought, you know what? This was such an eyesore. I don't like it. I had a bit of an idea. So I'm gonna use those things. I'm gonna put that straight to the wall. Make that on each beam that we have up here. So that's already supporting the wall. But it's not gonna come down ever, hopefully. And what I do then is I'm gonna connect those with small pieces of wood. So we get basically a rough optic too, just with wood instead of stone. So what we have here, and what we have here and there and everywhere, is like small pieces of wood going all on the wall and creating that difference in height everywhere, just slightly, just a few millimeters, but it gives that rough optic as well. And next to that, when I cut those, I always have a rest piece. And I'm going to use that to build that couch area I planned here. So I gotta just cut those into the right size because all of those beams have different heights. Wonderful. So every time I have to measure, cut, measure, cut, measure, cut. We had now so many time lapse that I'm kind of done with it. I think we have seen enough of it. I'm just gonna do that off screen. And there it is, done on the wall and already connected with the first planks. So that's going to continue. You see already there are going to be some height difference, but that's, as I said, that's going to be more or less a mosaic of different kinds of planks. So we're going to connect that. I put the lamps away. Now we have the nice aquarium, terrarium, fabicusa lamps, or whatever I'm going to use it. I have one over there, two over there, so that's going to be nice. And maybe do some shelves as well. Going to be easy to do. But it all, of course, took way longer than I expected in the beginning of the video. So putting everything inside is going to be on the next video. I already put the rest pieces and some planks here. And of course the leftovers here. So I'm going to make that couch area next. And you guys gonna see that in the next video. So until then, we're gonna see us.